Hello everyone, I recently saw Gremlins and it was released on 8 June 1984. So I decided to make movie review about this movie. Why? Because it's a very interesting movie and it is horror comedy genre movie. It was directed by Joe Dante, the one who made Piranha on 1978, and the executive producer in this movie is Steven Spielberg, one of the most famous director. The movie started in a Chinatown antique store, and there is a man wearing a hat who is looking at the strange creature, and that man was like fascinated by that creature. And as you can see, there's an old man, and this old man is actually the owner of that creature.
No.
And you can see that
it's a present for my son for Christmas.
that man tried to buy
exactly
the
what I've been
creature,
looking for, and I've been
and this is
I'll
that
give you
old man or the owner grandson.
Not for sale. Mokwai comes much
In here, this old
responsibility.
man warned them
I cannot sell
about
him
that creature.
at any price.
And then
Okay, mister. Here it is.
All
the
right.
grandson sold it, even though the grandfather said no,
Look at what he said.
because
He's crazy.
the grandson need the money.
Now come on, you want it or not?
I want it.
Young man is Billy, the one who received a strange creature called Mogwai from his dad. And this is their first interaction with each other. This Mogwai is called Gizmo.
Wasn't it cute?
As you can see, it's very cute,
Has it got a name, Dad?
but actually it's very dangerous
Mogwai.
if you don't
That was a
obey
Chinese
the
word.
rule that is stated later on.
Like it. You know, there's some
And
things
this is
I
the
forgot to
scene
tell you,
when
and they're really important.
the father tell
Number
about
one,
the
he
rule.
hates bright lights. We know that. But you got to keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him. Number two, keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath. And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
Mogwai is a very intelligent creature. Why? Don't you see that? What that Mogwai is doing on that keyboard thing? This is when the first rule is break. It's mean like Mogwai got hit by the water, which is supposed not to happen. As you can see, there's a lot of bubbles, like something like round, try to get out from the back of Mogwai. As a result is, there's a lot of Mogwai out. I mean, like, there's a lot of Gizmo. The strength in this video is that the soundtrack right now, as you can see, is very stable with what is happening at that stations, and the gremlin look real to the point when they are using close-up shot. You can see their emotion like they're just being born. And I think for the 1980 movie, the camera angle and shot is very good.
Having fun?
And this is the scene when
Pretty neat, huh?
they are trying to fool Billy. I mean the new Mogwai. They are throwing tantrum.
Hey, what is with you guys? Well, it's not 12 o'clock yet. All right. Keep an eye on them, kids. I'll be back in a second.
And this is just time when the disaster is going to happen.
Here we go. And maybe you guys will be quiet. You guys are really hungry. Hey, kids, you want some? You want some chicken? No? All right.
This is what happened after they eat after the midnight. Yeah, they become a cocoon. The ironic thing is that butterfly, when they're already cocoon, they will be very pretty, and this creature turned from cute to ugly creature. And this is the scene when Billy mother hears something and very anxious about it. And this thing actually become controversial because it is very not suitable for children to watch. At first it was very suitable because it's like a very happy Christmas and bright movie, and then suddenly it turned into the horror and dark. Especially this since it's very disturbing for the children. It was like many parents were very worried about it. And this is the scene when one of the mogwai ran away and Billy tried to catch the last mogwai. I mean, it's not a mogwai anymore, it's become gremlins. And he is too late. And as you can see, there's a lot of gremlins. And Billy ran away to the police station, tried to get some help, but they don't believe him at all and think he is crazy. And this thing is very ironic and sad because this woman is very rude and I don't really like her. Gremlin is very naughty. As you can see, you are disturbing this lady. But the ironic thing is, this movie is able to make someone that who is supposed to be sad and terrifying become something like, I don't know, kind of fun actually. The way she died is very sad but funny at the same time. Like I say, this genre is horror comedy. And this is the last scene when Billy tried to kill the last one but failed. So here is come our lovely mobile, which is ta-da! He tried to do what he just did at this swimming pool, but unfortunately he's failed because why? Gizmo is coming. Gizmo is coming. And Gizmo managed to stop that from happening. For me, this movie has a very nice plot. It started like a very nice Christmas movie that is stable for the kid to watch and suddenly changed into nightmare. It's great that the gremlin has finally been defeated, but this is one of the things I don't like. The father is supposed to be shocked with what's happening and she just making a face like, oh, I see, that's all. And at the end of the story, the Chinese man take the gizmo back. The grandfather. Unfortunately, they can't stay together because of what's happening. Like the grandfather said, is take a very great responsibility.
To hear, one has only to listen.
That's all from me. Bye bye, Billy.